This is Marcy Pilkington for Good E-Reader at Digital Book World in New York, talking right now with Rose Rummel-Urey, who is the Director of North American Sales for MPS. Who's going to describe a little bit about what MPS does and what it can offer publishers. So why don't you let us know about your company?
Thank you, Marcy. MPS is over 30 years old. We are a composition and conversion house for publishers worldwide. Our offices are in India and London and Portland, Oregon, and North Carolina. We specialize in STM, higher ed, trade, some K-12, and we have an entire author to reader to production process called DigiCore. And within DigiCore, you start with the authoring tool where you flow in your manuscript, and your copy editors, your author, your proofreaders all work real time in XML. And what this does for publishers is it allows them to spit out their EPUBs when they need them. It allows them to add interactivities as needed. It allows them to then move into composition where HTML5 is sitting on top, XML is sitting underneath. The authors, the copy editors, nobody has to actually see the XML, so they're not scared to work in it. We no longer are sitting out PDFs for people to copy edit. They are working right in the system with a tracking that goes along with the entire process. Once we get through the process, it can either go to print, it can go strictly to ebook. They can grab content from different chapters, different books, and make a custom product if they like. And then at the very end of that, we also have the content store, which is our platform. It ends up being branded for the publisher. But the content store is where then we can get the ebooks out to different devices.
Okay, a lot of the discussion this morning was about the confidence that publishers may or may not have in ebooks right now. We're seeing a lot of growth, of course. We did see some new data that more publishers feel like ebooks will make up half of their sales, in a much sooner time frame than we'd originally heard from them. So how do you think platforms like this are helping publishers to have that confidence in ebooks? Also, and like you were talking about with the XML, keeping them from feeling like this is something that is just out of their realm of possibility.
Well, I think that publishers in the past looked to us, the compositors, the vendor, and said, this is what we want you to do. The publishers knew what to do. And that role has reversed. And now it's up to the vendors to say, we can help you get over this particular problem that you have getting your ebook to market, because we have the technology. We've been studying it for a long time. We know what to do. Going back to the confidence they have, I think a lot of this does have to boil down to EPUB 3. And when is it completely ready? The IDPF has it, it's available, the coding is there. The device manufacturers, the readers, I have a list of who supports what. I mean, it's this long list, and okay, this particular feature, this e-reader supports, but it doesn't support this other feature. I think that all the devices, everybody needs to come together and say, okay, we are going to support EPUB 3, and once that happens, I think the world is just going to open up for everybody a little bit better.
Great. Thank you so much for your time. Again, this is Marcy Pilkington for Good E-Reader and Digital Book World.
Thanks, Marcy.